Hey Curly Teas, welcome to the Curly Tea Podcast. Oh my goodness, unless you have been traveling through space, you should have heard by now the revelations from these Chinese manufacturers about some of your most beloved luxury brands. Now, I don't have the information to out anybody about the manufacturer of hair care and skincare and cosmetics, but I do know that some commercial companies use private label manufacturing for their hair care and skincare and cosmetics. Now, what does that have to do with you? Well, one of the main reasons why people make their own stuff is so that they can control what's in it. The formulas that Chinese manufacturers use for skincare and hair care and cosmetics are formulas. That means someone somewhere, probably a cosmetic chemist, created the formula to the specifications of a particular client. Okay, the formula is tested as effective or not. It goes to market and it either sells well or it doesn't, whatever the situation is. But some of these OEM formulas are used by Chinese manufacturers to make private label hair care and skincare. And then the company that you love so much slaps their logo on it, gives it a specific color, and now you paying $42 for 8 ounces of leave-in conditioner, okay? For example, one of the Chinese manufacturers is Printable Cosmetic out of Guangzhou, Guangdong, China. It says it has over 5,000 members, meaning small and large businesses that it manufactures products for. It is the private label manufacturer. They do everything from designing the logos to making the product to packaging. Another example is Guangzhou Lanyuan Cosmetics Company. They manufacture all kinds of hair care products according to their website, from shampoos to conditioners to hair oil to hair dyes. They have everything. Now, they say they have over 1,000 different formulas to choose from. Okay, those private label formulas may or may not include ingredients that we've all been spooked by over the years, okay? They may or may not include things that you would include if you were making the decisions about what to make at your house. Now, I'm not dogging these formulas at all. I have no idea what's in them. They can be the greatest formulas on earth. But there's a possibility that some of your beloved brands may use these Chinese companies or similar Chinese companies to manufacture the products they sell to you. I'm just telling you, the best way for you to avoid having to deal with any of this is to make a sincere effort to start creating at least some of your products by hand. Now, I know you could do it.
I have faith in you, my darling.
I got faith in you, girl. I got faith in you. I couldn't do any of this before I started either. You can start with a simple moisturizer or a simple conditioner. If you're already a member at CURLYTEA.com, you know that sometimes I like to get all fancy.
Sure, if you want to get all fancy.
And try out different ingredients, but you don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that, sis. For example, look at the orange cocoa cream formula at CURLYTEA.com. It's made with an amazing trio of butters: cocoa butter, bakery butter, panya butter. You can source them from various suppliers in the US, or you can just use one of those butters, or you can skip the oils and the butters altogether. You don't need to be fancy. If you have low porosity curls, you don't have to use a hydrolyzed protein that I used in that formula. You don't have to use the fragrance oil I used in that formula. You don't have to add color like I did to that formula. Listen, don't be intimidated by the formulas at CURLYTEA.com. I've been formulating and working with some clients that are oftentimes just getting started in creating a product line for themselves. So my formulas are a tiny bit more complex than the average, but certainly nothing at all, please, nothing at all to be intimidated by. My goal in this is to get you into making your own stuff and really thinking about what you want to add to your mix, what would be most beneficial to your hair and your skin. If you're specific about wanting stuff like gluten-free bread and free-range chicken and using cacao nibs instead of chocolate and using oil-free moisturizers or silicone-free conditioners, why not learn a little more about specific ingredients to make your own stuff at home? I'm just saying, it's how I started down this road. I wanted to specify the ingredients I wanted to use for my own personal care. For example, I wanted to use raw shea butter instead of the refined shea butter that's often used in commercial products. It's a cost thing for them, but it doesn't have to be a cost thing for you. I wanted to use a higher percentage of oils than what seems to be the norm in store-bought hair care conditioners. Like, I like substantial conditioners. I have high porosity hair. That's what my hair likes. That little stuff that they be putting in some of these conditioners, baby, that's a no for me. I wanted to be able to create something for myself at any given time instead of spending time driving to the good Walmart or a Target or a CVS and hoping, praying that they would have a specific product in stock. I got tired of that. I got tired of that the same way I got tired of spending 3 hours in a salon to relax my hair. No. Now, I understand that a lot of information at one time can be overwhelming, okay? This is what I need you to do, okay? Start small. Start small. Start making your own basic conditioner. I mean, honestly, like BTMS 50, glycerin, water, and a preservative. That'll get you far. That'll get your hair soft, okay? Then maybe at some point, you can work your way up to replacing that 8-ounce, $38 leave-in cream that you love so much. But let's get back to these Chinese manufacturers, child. Okay, since they do a lot of business with big brands, luxury brands, they have basic formulas. Like I told you earlier, this company says it has 1,000 different formulas that people are choosing from and slapping their label on the bottle. Okay, by creating your own stuff, you regain control over what's in the stuff that will touch your skin and your hair. Many commercial products, even the high quality luxury ones, use all kinds of synthetic ingredients. That's not a bad thing in and of itself, but there are some people who are allergic to certain things. You are allergic to passion fruit. You are allergic to strawberry extract. You are allergic to whatever it is. You don't have to use any of that. You don't have to worry about that. There may be something on the market that you really want to try, but it has that thing in there that's going to set you off. And so you can't even begin to try to figure out what that product will do for you or how that product will help you because you have to worry about an allergy. Well, when you make that stuff at home yourself, you can specifically leave out, you can cut out specific ingredients when you do it at your house. Many commercial products, even the luxury ones, can cause irritation to your skin. If you do it the homemade way, you can use natural, nourishing ingredients, and you can use them in enough percentage to matter. You can use them. You can use your cocoa butter at 20% instead of the 2% that it's in that product that you just bought from Target, or the product that you didn't just buy from Target because apparently the boycott is working. But anyway, you can decide what you want to put in it. You can decide the extract. Maybe you want to add tea tree to something. You can get tea tree oil and make that part of your formula that you make at your house. Okay, they don't like lemongrass in that, but you like lemongrass in yours, and so you can put lemongrass in the one that you make at your house. They use cocoa butter, but cocoa butter irritates the crap out of you, or you are protein sensitive and you want to use a more expensive butter. You want to use Panya butter. You want to use Prakashi. You want to use Batana oil. Whatever it is, you can make that decision because you are making it at your house with your own hands, which is safer. You don't have to worry about old equipment, rusty equipment that they haven't cleaned. You don't have to worry about any of that because you are making it at your house. You don't have to worry about shipping because you already have it because you just made it at your house. You don't have to worry about a lot of things when you make it at your house.
Become a member at CURLYTEA.com for all of the DIY formulas, including instructions, tips, notes, full ingredients lists, and other information.
Now, in addition to all of that, if you are the type of person that likes to recycle great containers that you already have, and you sterilize them and you use them over and over again because they work for you, they don't leak, whatever the situation is, you can do that yourself. You don't have to worry about any of that. Just recycle what you already have. And so you don't have to wait to hold what you're actually making. And so that cuts down on the number of, or the amount of plastic waste that goes out into the environment, out into the oceans. You can try to help, do your little part, whatever it is you feel like you need to do for sustainability and cost effectiveness. You can figure out what you want to do when you're making it at your house. Now, in addition to that, if that wasn't enough savings, when you make your own stuff, Okay, when you make your own stuff, it saves you money over time because you don't have to pay for the markup. You don't have to pay for the branding and the marketing and the commercials and the ads on YouTube. You don't have to worry about all of that. So I'm really glad that these Chinese manufacturers really are pulling the curtain back and revealing how a lot of this high-end, very high price tag stuff is made. It's this sort of awareness that we all should have. And it really should help push people into making their own stuff, at least for the stuff that they can control. Now, you probably can't make your own Birkin in your house because you need special leather from this place and you need the hardware from this place and you need the skills to sew the purses together. Whatever that situation is, you don't have to worry about that. When you are making something like a hair care product or a hair cream or a conditioner or a hair gel, you decide all of the ingredients that you want to source, and these are basic ingredients. They're not, it's most of the time it's nothing super fancy. So it's all in how you combine them and what you add to them. So when you get them to your house, it's one of the easiest things to manufacture in your house, right? So it's a way to be self-sufficient. It's a way to be empowered. It's a way to not be at the mercy of the UPS man and the FedEx and the postal service. You don't have to sit around and wait for that wonderful cream to arrive. Once you already have your ingredients, you can make that joker anytime you like, or you can make something similar anytime you like. Like when it comes down to it, when you make your own stuff at home and you're not worried about following trends, it becomes empowerment. It allows you to take ownership of your own body. You decide what you are going to put in there. So you can decide what's going into your body and on your hair. It really is just another step towards taking control of your own self-care. So come to the website, become a member. Let's do this thing. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for listening to this Curly Tea podcast. Don't forget to go to the website to get all of the DIY information about specific formulas, including instructions, my notes, ingredients lists, and other information. Follow on social media or become a patron at Patreon if that's more convenient for you. I'll talk to you guys soon.